Hello everyone, today I'll be showing you all the railroad crossing equipment that I own as of now. And just a quick clarification, none of these items are for sale. I will repeat that, none of these items are for sale. They're all very special to me and I don't want anything to happen to them. Okay. First items we have here are two Electrotech LED gate lights, both of which came off Pedrick Road in Dixon, California. I have two of them at the moment. I used to have four. I'm not sure what happened to those other two. Most likely I've gotten accidentally placed somewhere and we don't know where they are in this garage. But they work. Both of them work. Surprisingly, after using this one for so many years as a cup holder, as you can see right there. Now, funny thing, when you turn it off, it fades like a safe tran fading LED light. But when it's hooked up to an incandescent gate light, it flashes on and off like it normally does at the railroad crossing, which I will demonstrate. See, when it's hooked up to an incandescent light, it doesn't do that. So why is that? How do they flash normally on the crossing, is my question. Do they have a secret incandescent gate light hiding around in that relay case somewhere? I don't know. If someone knows, please let me know in the comments below. This one here works as well. As you can see right there. It also has the same cool little trick where it fades off like a safe tran fading LED light. This one here is an NEG gate light that came off of a crossing in Georgia, if you can believe that. 5th Street, Tifton, Georgia, to be exact. This one, that crossing there is on Highway 82, and it has seen a lot of trailers hitting the gate. And this one fell off the crossing after a gate punched it, after a trailer punched the gate. This one was in near perfect condition when I found it. Barely a scratch on it. Almost fully assembled, just missing a bolt right there. But it works perfectly fine. And for anyone who was wondering, this is what the light bulbs look like inside the gate light and in the mask lights as well when they're incandescent. And these lights use 10 volts. I use a 12 volt adapter. These are the light bulbs I use that are 12 volt. They're just car blinker lights. You can find these at your local auto parts store. Fairly cheap. I picked these up at O'Reilly. And just like I showed you, leave it on for a minute. It works really well. Over here we have another NEG gate light. Here's the base for it. I took it off the base because we're trying to repair it. We're trying to lengthen the negative wire right here, which got cut off when it was after it fell. This one, I got this one after the gate was pumping, meaning the crossing was having a seizure. The gate was rapidly going from side to side like this, and that crossing was throwing it down hard. This bad boy flew off the crossing gate, and I was able to pick it up before a car ran over it. Unfortunately, the front lens, this is not original to the gate light. This is the original one. As you can see, it broke. And these were all the pieces I could find here. And there it is. So, yes. This lens came off of a General Signals gate light, which we will get to in a moment. Anyways, I was very surprised when I was able to get this thing working. I would never expect this thing in 100 years to work, but I was able to get it working after fidgeting with the wire a bit. And there it is. This one over here is eye-catching because it has white lenses. Why is that? Well, these white lenses are normally used on relay cases, I guess, to indicate that the crossing is active and working. Now these lenses came off of a crossing that was being torn down in my area, and I was able to pick these up. So this one is a General Signals gate light. This is the gate light that I got those lenses from. As you can see, bright light warning. Looks like a normal crossing gate, just with white lenses. Now I was able to tell that this is in fact a General Signals gate. If we open it up here, it may be a bit hard to see. Actually, let me take it into the light. Okay. But it does in fact say GSI right there, meaning General Signals Inc. So there that is. Let's move on to some interesting stuff, shall we? Ooh, what do we got here? First up, we have a General Signals electronic bell. This one, unfortunately, does not work. We are trying to figure out what is wrong with it. We found it in a dumpster. No surprise, it doesn't work. Kind of was expecting that, to have it not work. But I can flare it up right now and show you that it does not work. Positive going on the red wire, negative going on the black. And that red light on the adapter means that it is getting power, and as you can see, nothing. And you guys can see that the connections are not touching each other in any way, nor are they here. So that stinks. For a sec, I thought it was a GS Type 1 because of that, but I'm not sure what type it is because I would figure it's a Type 2 because Type 2s are more common in that area. Usually the only bells that you see in that area are General Signals bells. I'm aware of General Signals Type 2 electronic bells, Safe Train Siemens Type 3, low tone e-bells. I'm aware of a couple WRS mechanical bells there, a few Safe Train mechanical bells, one Western Colin Hayes mechanical bell, and that's it. But as you can see right here, it says GS1. Why is that? If someone can identify what type this bell is by looking at the connections down there in the circuit board, I might even pin your comment. I might even pin your comment on how those two gate lights can flash normally when they're on the crossing. So there that is. And you also can notice that there's actually a cone inside the bell. And that's to amplify the sound out towards the road. Let's see, up there. Right there. That's the speaker. And the sound waves would be traveling down, would hit the cone, and would move out towards the road out there. And over here, we have a Western Colin Hayes second generation mechanical bell. Funny enough, it's a single base, because most of the ones that were in my area were double mount bases. Nice to have something different, I guess. So because of that single mount base, I don't know where it came from. I'm only aware of one other, and that was on Fry Road. But I took a look at an old Google Maps image of it, and these rust patterns do not match it. So this bell, in fact, does work. You may have seen it work in my bringing my Western Colin Hayes mechanical bell at an active railroad crossing video. The reason why I did that video is because that crossing already had 3 Western Colin Hayes mechanical bells. But before we get it working, let's talk about how this one works. So when this part touches this connection right here, it activates these magnets which pull this thing down. And this part right here is connected up to a hammer, which strikes the bell about right there. And how to get this one hooked up is that this is positive, this is negative, polarity does not matter on it. I was able to figure this out pretty easily. Nothing gets hooked up to that connection. Or if you're lucky like me and your wires come directly off and your bell comes directly off the crossing, you may still have your wires on it, and you could just hook it up like that. And here's what it sounds like. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.